Hi everybody, welcome on into Queen Tiki Tarot. Welcome in Scorpios to your June Twin Flame reading. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome on back. If you don't know how the Twin Flame journey works, if you haven't watched any of the previous videos, let me go ahead and introduce you to how they are ran. I will go ahead and pull an oracle, which I'm just going to let you know. I already did this. This is like my second attempt of like starting this video. The first time I actually started doing this, my mic was not on. I don't know. Scorpios, you're probably going to feel like it's going to be like, I don't know. We'll get into that here shortly. But let me go ahead and tell you, I already did this. This is like my second little run through with you. That you don't even see it coming. It's crazy. So your Twin Flame journey, Scorpio, for this month it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting mood. But let me go ahead and show you. It's fairy tale themed for this month. It's my fairy tale oracle. It's my new deck. I got it a while ago. Well, weeks ago. But I was waiting to use it for this month's Twin Flame read. So I'm excited to use it. However, I'm not going to reshuffle because I already pulled your card for the month and actually started to read from the book. But it will be the theme for your month. So we already have the theme for your month, but I will go ahead and read from the book for the theme for your month for you. And then I will go ahead and we're going to get the energy for you and your person, your Twin Flame, and then we're going to go ahead and see what the obstacles are for this month for you. And then first I will go ahead and pull a mirroring energy from you, or for each of you. It'll be like mirroring energy. And then what I'm going to do is different for this month. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards to see what the characteristics. If you haven't met your Twin Flame yet, I will go ahead and pull out characteristics of what your person may be like, what they may look like, or hobbies, behaviors, whatever, you know, what that possibilities of that is. Maybe if you haven't met them, or if you have met them and you're kind of curious, like, is this the one, is it not, that kind of thing. Also, I will go ahead after that, I'll pull out, if you haven't met them, or, you know, if maybe you bumped into them, you're not sure. Locations, possible locations, where you may run into them. And then I will go ahead and pull out divine timing and see when you possibly will meet them. Or if you've already met them, when maybe you bumped into them or met them. Or if you are on a different part of your journey, when maybe possibly you will reconnect, reunite, or come into union with your person. And now I keep in mind the divine timing, you know, they like to be funny, you know, God likes to be funny about answering the divine timing questions, you know, so, you know, guardian angels, and they like to be, you know, quite funny when it comes to answering those divine timing questions. So that's not always, but it may give you a general idea as far as that goes. And then at the end, I will go ahead and pull some cards about if your person could say anything to you, what would they like to say to you, and we will go ahead and pull those for you as well. Each section will be time stamped for you to be able to come back to that. This read is timeless. So if this does come back to you in your algorithm, there is something within that read that is meant for you at that time. As I said, everybody's on a different part of their journey. Some are at the very beginning, some are in the middle, and some, you know, towards the end, and they're in union, coming into union, and etc. So keep that in mind as well. So without further ado, I will go ahead and say, Scorpio, we did pull the Wolf card out for you. And this is the Little Red Riding Hood. You did get a Little Red Riding Hood. Cute little wolf. And number 32 could be meaningful to you. It says, don't be afraid of your wild side. And I did go in a whole little rant about, like, Scorpio, y'all, you know, should be in tune with your dark side. you know, but, you know, Scorpios. But this isn't exactly about just being comfortable with your dark side. So we will go ahead and get into the reading. But I love this fairy tale theme. I will say this. I love the fairy tale theme for the month of June for everybody. So now keep in mind, this will be for sun, moon, you know, rising signs. Make sure you check out your other placements as well. And let's get started without further ado. And let's go. It says, don't be afraid of your wild side. So the dark side, the dark face, is everyone has a wild side. The bright face, or the bright side, connect with your instincts and intuition. A wolf is a powerful creature of the wild that has become a symbol of deep-seated human fears. In fairy tales, such as Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf is depicted as a ruthless and ravenous hunter, a sly and manipulative trickster, and an embodiment of male predatory behavior. But wolves can also be seen as a symbol of strength, courage, and loyalty. Ancient Rome was founded by twins suckled by a she-wolf, while some Native American tribes prayed to wolves before they went out to hunt. St. Francis of Assisi tamed a man-eating wolf with the sign of a cross and bade the local people to feed it so it would no longer prey on them because of its hunger. In fairy tales, all characters represent part of the human psyche. When the girl with the red hood travels into the dark forest, we travel with her and face the same dangers she does. And when she is reborn at the end of the tale, so are we. That means that the wolf, the antagonist of the tale, is also part of us. He is the agent of change that brings about the girl's initiation into womanhood. And it is only by facing him that she is able to grow into wisdom. The gender of the wolf is significant, as well as representing wildness and freedom from restraint. The wolf represents the male element that is otherwise absent from the story. Little Red Riding Hood must embrace both the feminine and masculine aspects of her psyche in her journey to self-realization. And the meaning of this card: drawing wolf is a reminder to not be afraid of your wild side. Go out into nature, test your strength and your courage, and howl at the moon. Follow your instincts and trust in your intuition. It is only by facing your fears that you can overcome them. Scorpio, maybe it's time to get a little wild. Or maybe it's your person. Time to get a little wild. Maybe they are tapping into that. I don't know. I don't know. Or it's a matter of maybe balancing the feminine with the masculine as well. Finding that balance within. So it's like some self-healing, balancing the feminine, masculine, by not being afraid to dig deep into the darker parts of you, and being okay with the darker side of you as well. Embracing it. Alright. Oh, you know what? This is not what I want. I want this one. Alright, what are Scorpio and their twin flame, their mirroring energy? Scorpio and their twin flames, what is their mirroring energy for this month? I'm telling you, Scorpio, y'all are like at the beginning of this month, you and your person, maybe both of you are kind of like, I don't know, it's like a stop and go, because that's kind of what it was. It was like a stop and go. But then once you get started, it's like a little chaotic in a way. It's like there's no sound. Because I had no sound. It's like there's no speaking, or like lack of speaking, or lack of communication on maybe a person's part. One person's wanting to speak, but the other's not. I don't know. Oh, you got, oh, the Emperor's not in your power. Divine masculine, control. Somebody's lack of control. You got the World. Maybe you feel like you're not, you and your person, now this is mirroring energy. It's like you're not able to close something out. You're not able to achieve something. Lack of achievements. Hardship. You're getting over some sort of hardship, loss. You're moving beyond it. Okay. Somebody could be feeling like they're left out in the cold. Or you're leaving somebody or something out in the cold. Going in a hermit mode. Hardship, loss. Going through a hardship, a loss, feeling abandoned. Somebody could have lost a job, losing a job. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Emperor gives me like a Aries energy as well. Divine masculine control. It's could be like somebody could be releasing control of the situation, like letting go. As well. And making some sort of decision, path. This is both of you, because this is mirroring energy. All right. So let's see. Now, Scorpio, this is your side. This is your twin flame side. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed. They can be flipped and switched. I do not read for divine masculine, divine feminine, because you can be in either energy at any given point in time. We both hold masculine and feminine. It just depends on what energy you are embodying at that given moment. Should, you know, be balanced, but within the twin flame dynamic, I mean, sometimes your person is more in their feminine energy, you're in your masculine. Sometimes they're more in their masculine energy and you're more in your feminine. So it's just, you know, it's all about the current energy and the current situation. So just, I don't read divine feminine, divine masculine in that way. So, Scorpio, this is you. This is your twin flame. So, Scorps. Oh, see what I mean? Like, I don't even have my music on. I had it on just a little bit ago. Got me all discombobulated. Okay, somebody's wanting to meet in the middle with you. Where you're wanting to meet in the middle. You got meet in the middle, Diamond Rio. Now the music in the background. If I mention a song, there could be something about the lyrics in the song. It could mean something to you and your person, or it could just be something that's relevant to the read. Or just take it as resonates. It might not mean anything to you yourself. So keep that in mind. Alright, so what is Scorpio's current energy? Could be dealing with some sort of illness, battle, getting over it, recovering from some sort of illness, recuperating, illness, or a wound, illness, wounds, surgery, I don't know, just recovering from something. And you're looking towards some sort of future, happy future. You're wanting some sort of happy future. You're calling judgment upon a situation that you may have been hurt over, upset. Again, the Emperor. Yeah, I don't know if you're trying to control a situation, Scorpio. Control somebody's choice. Or they're trying to control your choice. Or force you to choose. You're trying to force them to choose. Or you're trying to... the cloudy judgment. I've seen the cloud. Cloudy judgment. Overly cautious. This Knight of Pentacles could be very cautious about it. They're stuck. This person could be working a lot, trying to make some sort of decision, some sort of choice. But they got a lot going on right now. Scorpio, this is you. You got a lot going on. You're tired, you're upset. If you're creative in any kind of way, like your creativity may be blocked. Just because, like, you feel you're exhausted, you're tired. You need to, like, relax. You need to chill out. You may be trying to manifest something in, calling judgment upon something, because you want wish fulfillment. You want some sort of happiness, but you're not able to do so because you're... You could have a negative... It could be... Your manifestations could be coming from a... This is not all of you. Some of you. Your manifestations or your call for judgment could be coming from not such a nice place. Let me put it that way. Not such a nice place. With that Four of Swords, because of heartbreak for whatever reason. So, like, you could be calling judgment upon a situation and it... You know, now for others of you, if you're heartbroken and you're wanting some sort of justice on a situation, you're calling judgment on it because you want some sort of wish fulfillment. Maybe because somebody made you an option. I don't know, maybe your person made you an option. But it's this Knight of Pentacles, maybe you made you an option. Maybe you want this person to apologize to you. Alright, where's your person, your twin flame? Where's your twin flame at, Scorpio? So you got Neon Moon. Neon Moon. less wanting to go over there. It's like you may feel like you've been betrayed. We got, they feel like something's been released. They're overcoming some sort of evil. I feel like they've been blocked from some sort of relationship or betrayed in some sort of way. Blocked. Attempted. They're being removed from some sort of situation. Oh. Okay. Or they're overcoming some sort of obsessions. They could be addictions, could be anything. They're releasing and letting something go. Something, someone. Could be wanting equal give and take for wish fulfillment. Letting go of, they're wanting to balance things out. Lovers. They're blocked. I feel betrayed. Could be working on their finances as well. Getting some sort of spiritual guidance. Some of you, your person is some sort of spiritual insights, knowledge, looking at their possibilities. They're juggling. Now, juggling doesn't have to be another person. It could just be, with this Pentacles, it could just be money. Both the lovers could be, it doesn't necessarily, again, have to be a person. It could be money, a job, family. It could just be a lot of things going on. Okay, now Scorpio here. What are your obstacles here? Let's find out what your obstacles are. What are your obstacles, Scorpio? For the month. What are your obstacles for the month? You're gone country. Somebody's gone country. Gone country. She's going back to their roots. Somebody's going back to their roots. They're going back. Somebody's going back. Okay, so. Alright, what's your obstacles for this month? You got the 2 cups. Marriage. This could involve a marriage. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Dealing with the Gemini. You got Gemini. You could have dealing with all kinds of signs. Moon. There's a neon moon. You're letting go. Some of you could be letting go of a marriage or letting go of a relationship. You could be, yeah, you may have felt betrayed. Or this is what you're going through, letting go of some sort of betrayal. Where maybe you felt like you were, again, with this, like a third party. You may feel like it's like let go, let God in your twin flame relationship. You're just like let go, like what's meant to be is mine. Like if I let it go, it will come back kind of thing in a Scorpio setting. But you may be kind of losing faith in that. You need to not, because your twin flame will feel that. Like, don't lose that faith. Some of you, like, you may feel like you may have, the person that's here, like, maybe feel like you were left out in the cold. And now you're working on your money. You're looking back. You're working on your money. Look forward, future. This is your obstacle. You feel betrayed, Scorpio. And you're focused on work. You may feel like you were just kind of left out. Now your person, they have a scarcity mindset. Not necessarily saving money, but they're not necessarily spending all of it either. You got the Queen of Pentacles, Tower. There's a change. They're working, but there's a change to stability. There's an obstacle. This is our obstacle. Some sort of change to their stability this month. Could be going through an awakening or a fresh start, new beginning. So maybe they're looking at balancing their finances out, where maybe they were not so good with the finances before, and maybe it's starting to balance itself out. Maybe it's, oh, you got the Six of Cups here. Something about childhood. Fresh start, Tower. Okay, they're working through something with the Queen of Pentacles. They're working through something with childhood. Could be some childhood. I don't want to say childhood trauma. It's not so much trauma. It's something that maybe that they had to. Something dealing with the finances and money and their idea of money that stems from childhood. And their relationship with money. And this is, your person is working through this. Scorpio, okay, and then the outcomes, your outcome, the end of the month. You're inspired. Okay, you're looking forward. What else for Scorpios? End of the month. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Like fresh new ideas, new beginnings, new starts. You could be spying. More waters. Could be a new relationship. Spying. Scorpio. I don't know if somebody's spying on you. You're spying. Nine of Cups. Oh, okay. Wish is coming true. Gratitude. Like, you're sitting here in the Nine of Cups, Scorpio. But you're worried about you could be worried about it ending, worried about this fresh start, this new beginning. Something about justice. Okay, your person is wanting Okay, they're bringing in some sort of clarity. Or they're manifesting. There's action. Scorch. Okay, what else? A lot of pages, a lot of newness, a lot of new energy, fresh start, new beginning, fresh start between the two of you. It could be like after the end of a cycle is kind of what I'm getting. It's like a lot of new energy. Here's the devil. It's like transitioning. You're like ending something, but it's like a new energy. Shadow self, tempted, codependency. Okay. Page of Pentacles, offer. You're manifesting an offer. Your person is manifesting something in, manifesting some new beginning or new offer. Yeah, it's the world. They're trying to protect this manifestation from coming in. From outsiders. Or there's like tension, there's egos around it, but they're trying to, your person's trying to protect this. Or there's like rivalry. Yeah, there's competition, fighting, arguing. Could be causing temptations. Somebody, you got the Emperor. Emperor's back out. High Priestess. The Magician and the High Priestess. They're manifesting the High Priestess in. Emperor, the High Priestess. Or you're elevating from Emperor to High Priestess. Now, Emperor doesn't have to necessarily be a masculine energy. You're gaining respect, intuition, like with the Emperor, this is like the masculine and the feminine. Like you're like embodying both, but you're like balancing each other. You're both balanced. You're both in union. Oh my goodness. Both y'all are in union. You're both balanced by the end of this month. You're both in like the same frequency of energy almost. Magician, the High Priestess. You both may have actually gained this higher knowledge, this higher perspective, this higher knowing, and knowing what it is that you're meant to do. Some of you with this Emperor, you may be gaining the respect from others and outsiders. And this is your justice coming in. There's this devil energy. It could be trying to block. Coming in the middle. The Page of Pentacles, the beginning and the fresh start in the world. Past the city limit sign where there's a honky tonk. What song you got? Sun goes down. Boot scootin' boogie. Somebody's like boot scootin' boogieing it out. You might be, I don't know, Scorpio, You were like booting, scooting at it somewhere. Or somebody, your person might be, they're like, peace, I'm out. I am freaking so out of here. I'm done. I don't know. They could be out of some sort of situation. They're like, with this right here, it was like removal. Like the chains have been released. The bondages of whatever that had been holding this person back. They're like, I'm done. I'm out. I am freaking free. There's a bird. Go do-si-do, come on baby, let's go, boot scoot. Or this is you, Scorpio, you're like, yes, free as a bird, let me go. And you're like, 10 of cups, wish fulfillment. And that's the second world card that came out. You may have, at the beginning, you may felt like you were stuck, but in that current energy, something happens to where those chains have been removed. They've been released. You are no longer held back. Something releases you from whatever energy this month. And you're free. Say, son, what would it be? And you're celebrating. I feel like a 4th of July. Moon, a boot, scoot, and boogie. You're gonna be like dancing, like hell yeah. You go, do-si-do, come on, baby, let's go, boot, scoot. I just saw that coffin card. Oh, was it camera? Maybe you got some sort of information you caught on camera. You're learning your lessons from the past, seeing things from a new perspective. Boot, scoot, and boogie. Here we go, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go, boot, scoot. You're making some healthy choices. You're taking care of you. You're loving on you. You got the snake competition. I'm telling you, could have been somebody else. You could have gotten some information. Evidence, information. I don't know. You got karmic relationship. This did come out upside down, so some of you it was karmic. I don't really read these upside down, so not today. Karmic relationship. Somebody is blocking a karmic. They're like, screw you, I'm out, peace. They're blocking. So somebody's blocking. This person could have been triggering them left and right. They're letting this person go. They're coming towards you. They're not dealing with it. They're pissed off. They're upset. They're realizing that this person was a snake. They're realizing this person was poisonous. And yeah, you may have to like feel like that you have to look over your shoulder over this person. But whatever it is, you're just like, I don't know. I don't know if you're really going to have to worry about this person, Scorpio. You're just like, eh. You're like, I'm good. Yeah, Independence Day. What? Independence Day. Martina McBride. Stop. For that summer. Some of you could have been, trigger warning. You could have been dealing with some sort of abusive relationship, or your person was, or person did. That's actually what the meaning of the song Independence Day actually means, where she actually gained her independence and left and fled. Now, I'm not going to say it's right, and she even said it's not, I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong, but it's Independence Day. She gained her independence. So, you're dealing with some sort of heartbreak. It's part of the human experience. It will pass. So, you know what? Getting out of those kind of relationships, kudos to you. So, if somebody's getting out of a toxic relationship, whatever type of relationship that is. So, kudos to you for getting out of a toxic relationship like that. Heartbreak. Somebody could be wanting to come in to offer an apology, or somebody is Somebody's heart is thawing, is what I'm getting as well. And they're ready to open up their hearts. They're ready to open up and give you a gift as well. Maybe hide away, maybe in secrets, talking in secret maybe. But I'm getting like they're opening up their heart slowly but surely. It's thawing, you know. And it'll open slowly but surely once they feel like you're safe in a way, that they can be vulnerable with you. They will open up. And like I get like finally this gift of being able to be wide open. And things will be able to be revealed and open enough to, open their heart to you, finally. You know, for some of you, it may feel like it's taken like a long while to actually get to this point, to be able to open their heart to you and open up. But, you know, sometimes like a person has to feel, you have to allow this person to feel safe with you. So Scorpio, your twin flame, your person may be coming towards you, and they may start to feel vulnerable with you enough to be able to be open enough with you. Or again, Scorpio, you might be feeling this way towards your person, and finally allowing those walls to come down a little bit and actually opening up and talking to them about how you feel. Or this may be something you need to do. I know, Scorpios, I know, after a heartbreak, it's hard to do sometimes. Inseparable, reciprocity, all is there, despite the distance. You may be at a distance with this person. It could be any kind of distance, emotional distance, and especially, you know, the heart thawing. Could be after heartbreak, again, you know, but could be emotional distance. With this reciprocity, somebody wants equal give and take, like they're ready to come in and ready to come all in. This could be somebody who is different from you, or they may feel like you are different. Now you could be, they feel like maybe you're in two different types. You can have different backgrounds, different, I mean, any kind of different backgrounds. You know, this doesn't have to be racial backgrounds, but you could have like two different religious backgrounds, two different types of upbringings, whatever. You could have, like I said, with the distance thing here, you could be at a distance, grew up in a distance. Sabotage. Somebody's trying to separate you and mess up good things in my life. Now, this could be self-sabotage for some of you, but this could also be, because that fell right over on top of the inseparable, and it's giving like sabotage, like somebody's trying to cause a separation. Could be trying to cause heart chakra blockage as well, because you see like it's half over. I don't know if you can see how it fell. It fell like half over the heart. So somebody could be trying to throw some sort of magic, whatever you want to call it, to cause some sort of blockage, heart chakra blockage towards somebody. And I see half, so it could be only towards one person, Or because it's half, could just be like a cloudiness, an illusion of some sort. It's like a sabotagey, yeah. Okay. Unfinished business, because they feel like there's unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. This could be somebody you work with, doesn't have to be. You could have some kind of entanglements with this person. I mean, you could live together with this person. You could have some sort of financial interactions with this person. You could have some sort of just anything with this person. Because I'm just seeing like the PCs and the group. Like there could be like, and that's what could be causing some sort of sabotage, like separation. You're wanting some sort of reciprocity, Scorpios, but habits. But you don't know if things are gonna change. You want to make some sort of offer. Third party. The things that got in the way. Habits. And it's a habit. Sabotage. Habit. I'm telling you, something's Scorpio, I don't know. This could be on their side, and this could be on your side. Could be a third party who's wanting to come in and make an offer. Want to come in to do some sort of equal give and take with this, your person. And then Scorpio, for you, I don't know, maybe you got somebody who's trying to cause some sort of chaos because maybe they feel like that there's some unfinished business, so they're trying to sabotage your forward movement, your relationship moving forward. You could have had some sort of, I don't know, financial entanglement with this person, or work, or I don't know, something going on with this person. In the wind. You got Randy Travis on in the background. You got If I Didn't Have You. Okay, somebody's trying to keep something quiet, keep something under wraps, something hidden. Or they're wanting you to keep quiet, Scorps. Well, I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Okay, you got heartbreak. Alright, we gotta get to moving. Okay, somebody is like in it for lust. Maybe this person who's heartbroken was kind of lusty. Maybe they got in trouble, got caught. Divine Feminine. And then they're heartbroken, mirroring, under pressure, anxiety, decision, time's running out. Maybe they're in their head, mirroring. Doing some self-reflection, Divine Feminine. But it's like watchful eye, heartbroken, watchful eye, because it's like the one eye on you. But somebody is trying to keep quiet about the situation. Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. Scorpio, you may have found out somebody actually had a fling or somebody on the side. And you're like, peace out. I'm out. I'm done. I'm out. Yeah, it's like changing the dynamic between the two of you. For some of you, not all of you. Okay, you got do something kind for someone without any expectations. What has your inner voice been asking you? Listen and act. Then you've got someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. So someone needs your compassion. And then last one is stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. So who gives a shit what anybody thinks? But someone's in need of your love. So someone needs your compassion and your empathy and your sympathy, Scorpio. And then what's your inner voice been asking? And then do something kind. So you're needing to be kind and be sympathetic and empathetic. And then don't care about what others think. I don't know, you Scorpio, you might be people might be judgy of you. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of judgment lately. A lot of judgment. People being judgy lately. You know, and I think I picked that up in the Gemini read too, for Gemini's people. So just tell them to. It goes book with. They can point the fingers, you know, mirror. Hello, mirror. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they're doing. You got gratitude. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. So be grateful. Show gratitude. And then you got let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So that control. Somebody is, I did the Emperor and the Upside Down. Somebody is maybe actually letting go of control situation, like surrendering to the connection. Somebody's finally surrendering to the connection, like let go, let God. We're just rolling with it. And then open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a love relationship. And then take your power back. You're giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. So be happy with who you are and on your own. Don't allow anybody else to dictate your happiness. So don't allow anyone to take you out of your element either. I think I did say that. Yeah, I do remember. I think I just said that yesterday. Never allow anyone else to take you out of your element. So, I learned that one like a long while ago. Like, don't let people take you out of your element. It's not worth it. Alright, what's blocking some of your guys' relationships, Scorpio, for this month? Too risky. You feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. So again, with that thawing heart, some of you, heart maybe being thawed out. That's, you know, opening up, communication, softening. Yeah, maybe a little, I know me, maybe a little abrasive on the communication aspect. So you're kind of softening up a little bit more. And so, vulnerability, that's freaking funny that I said that. Being vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. I'm telling you, what am I saying? Being guarded, what if, can't make this shit up. I just can't do it. I can't do it. You're lonely because you're so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. I get it, Scorpio. I feel you. And then need rescuing. You're waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. So that's given victim mentality for some of you. Or again, flip a switch it. This your person. This also gives mirroring energy as well. So mirroring energy is like both of you needing to kind of open your hearts up, being vulnerable with each other. Both of you may be guarded. Both of you may be too afraid to take that risk. You're waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. So I don't know if maybe both of you with the victim mentality kind of thing are waiting for somebody else to come in and save the day, kind of thing, you know, but or maybe it's even, you know, flip it, switch it. Maybe you're trying to save one another. I don't know. That resonates. Take that as it resonates. Oh, crapola. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and get to characteristics. Like your twin flame, your person. Like, what kind of person? If you haven't met your person yet, what kind of person may they be? Like, characteristics. Twin flame, your person. Hold on. Give me a sec. Okay. Alright, Scorpio, what are your twin flames? What are they like? What's your twin flame like? Okay. A gambler. They're a risk taker. Could have some sort of addictions. Keep in mind, they could be addicted to literally anything. Could be freaking anything. Shoot. They could just be a freaking coffee guru and actually love drinking coffee every freaking day, and heaven forbid you take their daggone coffee away in the morning. It'd be hell to pay. I don't know. I know I like my coffee in the morning. They could have some sort of debts, you know, but on the flip side, they could be rich. They could have a lot of money for some of y'all. But they're someone could be a gambler. A traveler, somebody who likes to travel, seeks adventure. Roll down a hill. The boss. Look at the boss daddy. You know what? This gives me Elijah from the originals and from well, he was, did he show up in Legacy? No, I don't think he was in Legacies. He was in the Vampire Diaries. He was in the originals. And FYI, no offense to Niklaus, but I found Elijah to be so much sexier. But yep, boss man, master of wealth, risk, invest. They could be involved in investment, a leader, be in management of some sort. Could be younger than you, or could act young. Could like to ski, like snow sports. Could like, I don't know, cold. Could be in a colder environments. I'm getting, could be in a northern environment. Cowboy, baby. I'm thinking that. Why did I get Kid Rock from that? Okay, frontier, revolver, riding boots, lasso, or they could just like, I don't know. That could be country music, or you could just have I have a fetish for cowboys. I don't know. You could. They could like. I'm being drawn to the leather jackets. They could like to wear leather. They could like to wear cowboy hats. I see the hats, the hat. They could like to drink. Again, that's a second addiction. They could have some sort of addiction. Or they could be a recovering addict. Because it does say avoidance, abuse. So they could be recovering. Recovered. Because it does say avoidance. So they could be somebody who avoids that. Alright, let me tap into this side. You got learner, somebody who learns. Seeker of knowledge, inquisitive, they're smart. An explorer. Could be Asian, doesn't have to be. Native American Asian. Navigator, progress, direction. Again with the traveler. Homeless, could be okay, it could be unemployed, but the unemployed also gives me an adventurer. They could be struggling with money at the time, but it does give me the wanderer. Guide. I'm still being drawn to the jacket and the coat. Young homeless. Could be somebody who young, and could be somebody who lives at home with their parents still. Young homeless. Somebody who's younger who lives with their parents still. Careerist. Somebody's watching you, definitely. Dreamer, grand schemes, cunning. Calculating. Maybe they make it a career to go like home to home to home to home. They're calculating to move up and how they're going to move up in the world. Or strength, craftsman, underground, angel. Could be somebody who's religious. Somebody who, I know I did, I think it was like Norse Viking, likes the actual, or maybe even Celtic as well, backgrounds. Somebody who likes to forge their own path, forge their own path. Who's not afraid of battle. Okay. And then at the bottom, you got a revolutionist. Somebody who is champion of transformation, a freedom fighter in pursuit of welfare. Somebody who is a champion for justice, who seeks justice. And then a berserker, a soldier. Could be a soldier, fighter, guardian of nations, loyal. They're loyal, honorable, and has integrity. Selfless service. They could have been in any of the armed services. Scorpio. You got resilience. The Berserker kind of gives me like the resilience. It does give resilience, especially with the Soldier. I mean, these cards do give me, you know, when I pull these cards out, there are different reasons why I pull them out on different occasions. For this occasion, I'm pulling it out for a different reason. So with the Soldier, the Berserker, and the Revolutionist, this person is very much so a freedom fighter, like somebody who is not afraid to fight for a cause. And they are very resilient, and they are not afraid to battle, to go against what it is that they believe wholeheartedly about. So, and it's like they may have gone through some serious battles. They may have fought some serious battles. Okay. That's your person. Now, that's for some of you, not all of you. And it's like different aspects, different characteristics, different things about your person. Could be a musician as well. Some of you. That's at the bottom of the deck. Or they're passionate about music. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, now, let's see. If you're bumping into your person, going to meet your person, where would you bump or meet into your person at? Or where have you? Scorps. Alright, if you haven't met your person yet, or if you did, where did you or where are you going to? Potentially. Maybe you just didn't know it, or where are you possibly going to? Okay, in the forest, maybe you take a walk, because this does give the Red Riding Hood. I don't know, maybe you go for a hike, maybe you go for, you know, whatever. Forest floor, maybe you head out into nature somewhere. Birthplace of dreams. Fireworks. Go somewhere outdoors for the 4th of July. Oh shit, okay. I don't know. Bitch, maybe you met this person in jail. Maybe. Okay, that's going to be for a very rare few of you. I don't know, maybe some of you. Maybe your person's locked up right now. Maybe they're getting ready to. Maybe they work for a jail. Maybe you're going to meet them. And maybe they work for a jail and maybe you're going to meet them there. I don't know. Or prison or whatever. Maybe they work for the Justice Department. Maybe they work, you know, in some way, shape, or manner, like a judge, the court system, the police, any of that aspect, you know. And then you got ship. Maybe you're going to. Good God. Okay. What the? A cruise. Maybe you'll meet your person on a cruise. Some of you. Maybe you did meet this person on a cruise. Garden. You could be a botanical gardens. A flower shop, floral shop. At the forest, outdoors, arena. Could be at a sporting event you might meet this person. Or doesn't have to just be a sporting event. It could be some sort of concert or some sort of venue on a rooftop. A rooftop views. I don't know, maybe you'd be at a hotel or something like that on vacation and just be like at the top overlooking, because you know they have like a, where you go up top just for those views. Well, some of you could even have like an apartment building where you have that rooftop view, and maybe you just kind of happen to run in and to somebody up there. Maybe somebody new moving into the building and they're just going in and checking it out. That's just where you meet them. Icy wilderness, Arctic wonders, polar extremes. With this, okay, maybe some of you are taking like a Alaskan cruise. I don't know, or I don't know, headed to Antarctica. Cruise, or maybe you did, and freaking I don't know. This could be where you're going. Be like, look, I'm planning an Alaskan cruise, and yep, that's where I'm freaking gonna meet my person. I could be very well where you're gonna meet your person. Okay, we're gonna do this. Now, let me see this one, is jail. Okay. Alright, there could be a rose garden around a lighthouse for some of you. And that might be where you meet your person. Or this person, you are a breath of fresh air. You are like a beacon of light to this person. I don't know what it is, but you are like literally a beacon of light. I don't know. They may already see you. You are just like, you are guiding this person towards you. You may be in the limelight. You may be in the spotlight somehow, and they find you to be a breath of fresh air. Here, like I said, this is like, yeah, that's giving me like Alaskan cruise. That's giving me some like, some kind of, yeah. Doesn't have to be, but that's what it's given. Here, medical center, treatment center. You could have, you could be going into an extended stay at a hospital. Or, and it could be like an overnight, 2-day, 3-day, whatever. And you can meet a doctor, a nurse, or a hospital staff member, and this could be your person, or you could work with this person. But I'm getting to where like this, it doesn't necessarily mean like your person is going to jail, but what I'm getting right here is like your person could very well be, like where you meet this person because you had to do an extended stay in a hospital setting, and that's where you actually meet your person. I don't know, they could be part of the hospital staff. They could be, I don't know. And here, this gives me like, I don't know, 4th of July, or this gives me something to where you're like literally watching fireworks on top of something. Shelter, protective canopy, it says rooftop views. But it's like 4th of July. You guys are up somewhere where it's a little bit elevated, where you're trying to get some sort of clear view above, like an above setting, like you're above something. And like this is where you meet this person. Now, it does not necessarily have to be 4th of July itself. It could very well be that weekend. It could be, you could have met this person. Could have even been like Memorial Day weekend. You know, because they set off fireworks, and then, I don't know, they freaking start setting off fireworks up here, like, I think June, almost every doggone weekend. And they continue to set them off all through July. Every weekend. They're not supposed to, but they do. And I say they because I don't know who they are. Who they are. It's just, technically they're not supposed to. They just do. So you may be going to, I don't know, maybe a neighborhood party, sitting up on the rooftop. Could be at a restaurant, rooftop restaurant, checking out the fireworks as well, overlooking the water. And that's where you bump into your person. So, that's for some of you. Alright, divine timing. I know I went into like this whole thing. That was so interesting though for you guys. Because I'm telling you, Scorpios. That was curious. That's divine timing. Okay, so if you haven't met your person yet, let's see. If you haven't met your twin flame yet, Scorpios. Good estimate. Time is frozen, or the number 55 could be relevant if they haven't met their person yet. Summertime. Summertime. Summer, 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 summertime, summertime. So the summer, time's frozen. So which could be, I'm getting like this month, sometime this month. Ah, yay! Yay! Because time is frozen. So 55, 55. 55, you start seeing 55. Keep it up. Okay, can I get one more? And then you got let go of it all for now. So let go, let God, you're just going to, it's going to happen. So once you start seeing 55, let go. Alright, now, see reunions. Can I see reunions? When will Scorpio and their person reunite? When will they reunite with their person? Within 3 months. So, within 3 months, reunions. By the end of the year. Number 38, Scorpio and their person. Keep going with the flow of life. Things are happening sooner when you focus on energy on you. And then next year looks promising in 45. So 38, 45 within the next 3 months. So which would be by the end of summer. Okay, and then when final unions, when would be the final unions? Gonna come together, refocus and stop waiting. April. Some of you could have, your final union could have came in April. Some of you, your final union, final reunion will be in April, which is, could be 12 months, 18, 29, 31, next couple days. Some of you, it's like your reunion could be like within the next, yeah, very soon. And then 12. Now, keep in mind also these numbers could be relevant to you if it pertains to this reading. 45, 38, 12, 31, 29, 18, 55 also. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, clear this up. Ooh, night the lights went out in Georgia. Something about hanging an innocent man. Somebody is innocent and maybe being framed for something. I don't know. Alright, so if your person could say anything to you, what would they say? We've got some corrupt officials, Scorpio. Get some corrupt officials in the mix. I'm ascending. Somebody's ascending. You got, I can't hold back any longer. Is there a second chance? You got, I'm sorry for not contacting you. I need to hold back my true feelings. Drama. Don't wait for me, please. You got painful memories. Somebody's got some painful memories. You got to solve this crazy. Crazy. Alright, you were right. Somebody was right. You were right. Shut the freaking front door. I'm going to put that card away. I wish things were different. Will I see you again? Right there. I am the man. Boy, please. That's what you want to say. Boy, please. Why can't I tell you the truth? Because that's what you think? That's called ego. What is the truth? The passion is too much. Will this pain ever stop? I don't know who I am anymore. I somehow trust you. You got a lot. They got lots to say to you, okay? That's enough. I don't want to... I'm sorry, Scorpio. Be like, they got a lot to say. That's enough. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. And then they trust you. And I think it's because that card came out. And I'm like, boy, please. Or girl. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Flip it, switch it. I know my uncle... He used to be like, and may he rest in peace. My uncle, he passed away earlier this year. So, but he used to always be like, I am the man, the myth, and the legend. And I'd be like, I love you, but So... I don't know. I just get that. Have to pick on. He used to pick on me all the time, so. Especially when he'd be like, I'm the man, I'm the myth, and the legend. Go somewhere. So I see that card. I don't know. It just gives me that. Look, I'm gonna have to get rid of that card because that's just. I'm already just like, Alright, Scorpio, there you have it. There was your monthly read for your twin flame read. I hope you enjoy. I hope it resonates. If it does, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next month for your next month's read. Make sure as they do come up, as they do pop up, make sure you check out the other signs for other aspects in your chart and see how that they resonate. If you do meet your person and do reunites and come into union, make sure that you pop that into the comment section. Let us know. Let us know your unions, your reunions, and etc. I'd love to hear your stories. So until then, love, 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 y'all. Have a great night, day, wherever you are. Bye now.